In our last video, we showed you two nonverbal engagement strategies, stop and jot and guided notes. In this video, I want to tell you about two additional nonverbal engagement strategies that you can use with all students. The third nonverbal strategy that is easy and fun to use is called response cards. In this strategy, students respond to a teacher prompt by holding up a card to indicate their answer. For dichotomous questions, you could use true or false, yes or no, agree or disagree. For multiple choice questions, students could hold up A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4, or colored choice cards, and you could easily reduce or increase the number of choices depending on the question. Watch this brief video of students using different types of response cards.
Okay, just to review today, to do something a little different, instead of asking you questions, we're going to use our response cards. So in front of you boys, you see the different response cards, okay? So I'm going to ask you a question, and then I would like you to, I'm going to give you a signal. And my signal is this. The signal is this when you share it, okay? Don't hold it up until I do that. Think about it, pull it up, and then share it, okay? So grab first your true or false card, so you have those ready for you. And don't flip it over until I give my little signal for you, which is this is share. Okay, so think about this question, true or false. A compound sentence always has two independent clauses. Think about it. A compound sentence always has two independent clauses. Okay, grab your card. Are you ready? Go ahead and share. True, excellent, you got it. Okay, now grab your yes and no card, okay? And for your yes and no card, okay, and this is just like if we were in a, waiting to go somewhere, hold up your yes card if you're ready to move on, or your no card if you need more time to finish your problem. Okay, so ready, are you ready? Share. Okay, so we're ready to move on, half of us, one needs a little bit more time. Okay, good. Let's try a different type of response card. Try the agree and disagree, grab those. And I'm going to ask you a couple questions about the different branches of government, okay? So then I say share, say agree or disagree. Okay, the first statement is this. The executive branch is responsible for making the laws. The executive branch is responsible for making the laws. Think about it a second, Jack. You ready? Go ahead, share, agree or disagree. Okay, so I see two disagrees, two. It is a disagree. And do you know why, Harrison? Excellent, they carry out the laws, okay. Okay, so let's do another one. The judicial branch is responsible for interpreting the laws. Think about it, go. Excellent, everybody agrees, okay. Let's do one more of this. The legislative branch is made up of Congress and has the power to declare war. Hold on for a second, think about it, go. Okay, Jack is right. Jack, do you know why? Or
yeah, because it's Congress, and then they can vote to declare war, but then the president can't decide to vote.
Although whiteboards and response slates are not technically response cards, they involve the same principles. There are many ways to create a response slate. You could use whiteboards, chalkboards, dry erase cards or cardstock with a sheet protector, or student desks, if erasable. Watch this brief video of students demonstrating the power of a whiteboard.
Let's go now to your whiteboards. Let's do a couple of responses on your whiteboards. Okay. So on your whiteboards, boys, why don't you draw me a pentagon and then number the sides. Draw me a pentagon and number the sides. And I have an eraser here too if you need it. This one's wet. Okay, go ahead and don't flip it up yet for me, Harrison. Hang on to it. Okay, are you ready? Go ahead and show me now, everybody. Okay, good. I see 2 5s, 1 8. Okay, so penta means what? 8. It means 5. Okay, so it is 5 sides. Good. Okay, so pentagon has 5 sides. Go ahead and erase that again. I'm going to ask you guys to do something else. Hexa is what? 6. Yep. Okay, if you need me to tell you what this word means, let me know because I will tell you. Write a word that means the opposite of lethargic. The opposite of lethargic. And if you want me to tell what lethargic means, I'm happy to do it. Okay? Jack. Okay. Energetic, energetic. What is your word?
Hydrophobic.
Hydrophobic. So what does lethargic mean?
Like lazy.
Yeah, lazy. What else did you say, Harrison? Ill. It's slow. I think if you're lethargic, you're moving slow. Yeah, it could be lazy, slow and lazy. So energetic would work. Okay. No, it did not mean wet. Go ahead and erase, but we'll do one last one. And this last one is you guys are going to solve an equation for me. So the equation is 3x minus 5 equals 13. 3x minus 5 equals 13. Go ahead and solve that. Okay, go ahead, everybody can show me. Nice, x equals 6, good. Excellent, see your work, good job.
Consider the following tips when using the response cards or whiteboards. Number 1, we recommend laminating response cards so that they are more durable and designating a storage spot like a caddy at each table so that they can be easily stored and located. Number 2, tell students that they are allowed to make guesses if they are unsure of the answer and circulate and assist students who have difficulty responding or maintaining pace with their peers. Number 3, ask students to discuss response choices with a partner or in a group before responding. The final nonverbal engagement strategy is hand signals. The first type of hand signal that can be easily incorporated in any lesson is called fist to 5. In this strategy, students respond using a Likert-type scale with their hands. A closed fist indicates 0 understanding or knowledge, and each raised finger indicates an increased understanding or knowledge level. For example, you could ask, on a scale of 1 to 5, show me how well you understand how to isolate the variable. Or, from 0 to 5, show me how comfortable you are with our new warm-up procedure. This strategy engages students and provides valuable information for teachers. For example, if the majority of students indicate a low level of understanding, I know that I need to reteach that information in a new way. The next type of hand signal is called fingers as numbers, which means that students respond to teacher questions by holding up fingers to indicate a number. For example, a teacher might say, using your fingers as numbers, show me the answer for 3 times 2. Or, using fingers as numbers, show me the 3rd prime number. The final type of hand signal is called thumbs up, thumbs down. This hand signal works best used when asking students if they agree or disagree, like or dislike, or understand, need more clarification, or do not understand a learning concept. Some tips for using hand signals include the following. Number 1, for the fist to 5 ranking, consider providing students with a visual to use as a quick reference. Number 2, be sure to teach students the signal for sharing their responses and practice so that students respond simultaneously. Number 3, consider teaching students to hold up their fingers in front of their chest so their answers are private. Before asking the whole class to respond, have students discuss their answers in a small group or with a partner to provide extra processing time. 2 big ideas before we go. First, although these strategies are simple and flexible enough to be added spontaneously to a lesson, we encourage you to use them with intentionality and add them to your lesson plans. If your lesson plan includes drawing visual representations of word problems, whiteboards would be a great choice. If your lesson is about reviewing content before a test, response cards or fingers as numbers would work well. Second, teachers often assume that engagement strategies are geared only for younger students. This is not true, as any of the verbal and nonverbal strategies we have shared work equally well with older students. Our experiences show us that older students appreciate and engage more when using these strategies. Please join us next time when we discuss different partner and team strategies that can be used for engaging students.